Hello, everybody, and welcome back to a brand spanking new episode of Saved by the Bell. And this is part 14. So we're moving along. We've got a lot of episodes now, but we're trucking along. We're gonna get through this. Where we last left off, we are trying to dress up as nerds to sneak into Valley to steal back our stuff during the science fair. So let's do that while Slater is getting his mind blown. He's got a point, Slater. Having interests make a person more interesting. I actually think nerds are kind of cute. Slater laughs so hard he snorts. He quickly covers his mouth, ashamed of his nerdiness. Don't worry, Slater. We'll keep your secret safe. Okay, you've got the look. Now it's time to act the part. Luckily for you, it isn't this dungeon master's first campaign. Christine pauses for laughter. No one gets it. Never mind. Now the secret to being a game master is finding your passion for fantasy. She turns to you for help. For instance, Ryan, why do you like to role play? To be someone else, take risks, to live out my dreams. I like to live out my dreams when I role play. Any fantasy is yours if you just use your imagination. Precisely. If you fantasize about slaying a dragon or saving a princess, games can make that happen. The gears in Zach's brain start to turn. I have had some fantasies before, but I never thought to make Kelly a princess. I'm just going to pretend I didn't hear that. Okay, you've got the look. And you've got your passion, but sadly, there's another important aspect to nerddom. Condescendingly judging other nerds. Whoa, I didn't know nerds could be so ruthless. Believe it, if there's one thing we hate as much as jocks, it's other nerds. That's so sad. Yep. So it's important that you not only talk the talk, you've got to walk the walk. Let's see your best nerd impression. Nerd talk, nerd walk, nerd laugh. Nerd talk. You and Zach pop in your retainers and talk like nerds. We should tighten up the graphics on level 3. Which law of motion is your favorite? I prefer the third. You take an extra care to adjust your glasses whenever necessary. Christine nods in approval. Great job. You two are ready. When you copy off nerds as much as I have, you pick up a thing or two. Slater howls in laughter at yours and Zach's performance. Oh man, this is too funny. You two look like such losers. I'm tempted to take your lunch money right now. Please don't. Christine clearly becomes uncomfortable. Okay, well, that's all you need from me. I should probably get going. Christine hurries out the door. Nice one, Slater. Yeah, you didn't have to play the jock so well. Lisa and Jesse hurry after Christine. Slater is shocked. I don't get it. What did I do? I think you really upset her, dude. Not cool. Whoa, I mean, I wouldn't want to do that. Well, you definitely did. I'm sorry, Ryan. I really don't know what I did wrong. I meant it as a joke. I wish I had time to explain this to you, Slater, but we have to get to the fair. Zach pulls you aside. Hey, I get why you're angry, and I can't believe I'm saying this, but Slater may actually need your help. He doesn't listen to anyone, but it seems like he wants to listen to you. You should hang back and talk to him. What about the science fair? I'll get the lay of the land. Meet me there. You won't miss a thing. And how often do we get to tell AC Slater something he doesn't know? You look over at Slater, looking really confused and even a little sad. Slater does look super bummed, and he needs to hear what he did wrong. I promise you'll be on time for the fair, but this is a great opportunity. Just promise me if he cries, you can take a picture of it, because that'd be priceless. Okay, I did say we're gonna do some character bonding the next time, so we're gonna do that right now. Sure, Slater, let's talk this out. I'll catch you up catch up with you later, Zach. Cool. Just meet me outside of Valley and don't forget your disguise. Zach heads out while you and Slater sit down for a little heart-to-heart. Okay, it feels like the girls all hate me or something. Give me the play-by-play of what just happened. You were saying some pretty harsh things about nerds earlier. I think Christine took it personally. I was just kidding around. It's not my fault she can't take a joke. What's the big deal? Everyone's sensitive. Jokes are still hurt. You're being a bully. Everyone's sensitive. About something, even you. Remember that wrestling match? How could I forget? I whooped the Valley kid's butt. But do you remember how nervous you were about your acne? Imagine if you got picked on for that every single day. I never thought about that. Never thought about it like that. It wouldn't feel like much of a joke to you, would it? I am usually the one making the jokes, not taking them. For the first time, Slater walks a mile in someone else's shoes. Mentally speaking, of course. Slater thinks long and hard about this. I guess I could have been nicer, but the world isn't always nice. If they're going to be so different, they should get used to getting picked on. It's survival of the fittest, not my fault that I'm so fit. Slater flexes it to illustrate his point. We're all nerds. Oh, you're not so different. Celebrate people's differences. Let's do celebrate people's differences. Different is just another word for special. Try celebrating someone's differences. Slater does that head turn thing dogs do when they don't know what's going on. Huh? You're a great wrestler. That's what makes you special, right? True. But in the classroom, are you the smartest? Slater deflates a bit. No, not really. Just because you're a little slower at taking a test, does that mean you deserve to be picked on? Not at all. So instead of making fun of nerds for being different, maybe you should try celebrating that makes them special. Slater looks lost in thought. Your words are finally getting through all that muscle. You make a lot of sense, even if you are a nerd. I was being a real jerk, wasn't I? Yeah, you were. But remember, nobody is just one thing. You're a great wrestler, but I bet you're even a better dancer, aren't you? Slater blushes, then tries to cover up his blushing. Yeah, I guess I am. If you think anybody is just one thing, get to know them better. I bet you've got a nerd buried deep down under all those hair products. You know, you're totally right. But what do I do about it? Enter the science fair, check out the convention, join a club. Check out a convention, enter the science fair, join a club. So entering the science fair would be kind of a lost cause because it'd be way too late for that. But let's say join a club. Join a club at school. It's a great way to make new friends. There's the chess club, the AV club. The possibilities are endless, but there's a lot of them. Great idea. I'm going to do it. I'll put that. The athlete and mathlete. Anything to broaden your horizons. Thanks for talking to me, Ryan. You really put things into perspective. It's all about how you look at things. I just showed you a different angle. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a science fair to crash. You hike up your nerd slacks and head out. You catch up with Zach outside Valley High. How did you talk to the meathead? Or how did you talk with the meathead? Good, I guess. Or good, I think. There's a little less meat in there now. You ready? Oh yeah, let's do this. Still in your nerd disguise, you and Zach enter Valley High School. You both nerd down the hall until you spot the entrance to the science fair. There's our target. Looks like they've got a lot of security detail. Valley's hall monitor, Craig, confidently guards the entrance. He reminds you of your hall monitor, Greg, except he doesn't look completely incompetent. You and Zach try to casually walk past. Don't mind us, just two nerds trying to get to our projects. Craig doesn't budge. Sorry, I can't let you just anyone in. The prank war is still full effect. Someone tried to prank the cafeteria the other day. We're at threat level Bravo aside. Okay. Craig brandishes the threat level chart. That's a lot of threat. I haven't seen you two around before. Do I know you? We're new students. You don't remember me? You can't know everybody. You don't remember me? It feels like we met before. That's impossible. I have a photographic memory. Don't you mean photographic? What did I say? No, I meant no, I never forget a voice. Oh, phonotop. What did he say that? I don't know what he said. Craig looks you up and down. Now that I think about it, they're not dressed like the typical Valley students. Even the nerds don't dress that nerdy. It's almost like you're wearing a disguise or something, or some sort. Come on, if we weren't nerds, would I talk like this? Zach goes into his best nerd voice. If you ask me, the Stars Trek series is overrated. Craig looks skeptical. That was weird. I'm still not convinced. Well, wouldn't a nerd have this? You whipped out your trusty 20-sided die. Craig accepts this. Okay, you're nerds, but that doesn't mean you're innocent. Why should I let you in? We saw the Bayside kids. My friend's medicine is in there. We need to finish our science projects. We need to get in so we can finish our science projects. If we don't, Bayside could beat us. Craig mulls this over. That sounds plausible. Which project is yours? Volcano. We did the volcano. You know, with the baking soda and vinegar and whatnot. Oh, nice. Lots of volcanoes this year. Which one's yours? The, cool one? Oh, awesome. I love that one. Great work. Zach makes the phew sign. Well, I can't stand in your way of science. I'm a hall monitor, not an animal. Go right ahead. Craig steps aside ceremoniously. You and Zach push through the door and enter the county science fair. You're surrounded by science projects as far as the eye can see. You begin to notice a pattern. Did everyone do a volcano? Just the laziest students. Just the lazy students. I think I recognize some of these from last year. You and Zach walk past aisle after aisle of volcanoes in search of your science project. See the cell phone? No luck. There's too many projects. Let's split up. Sure. What aisle do you want to check out? The volcano aisle, the one with volcanoes, the other one with volcanoes. Let's go with the other one with the volcanoes. I'll take the other one with the volcanoes. Great. I'll check out the other ones. You sneak down the aisle doing your best to blend in. You spot Greg, the Bayside hall monitor, showing off his project. No one seems interested in what I smell when I burn stuff. Okay. Care to smell my project? No thanks. You keep moving, at least your disguise is working. Suddenly, you spot something. There's Fran's project. You can tell because of how bad it looks. You wave Zach over to the slapped together display that reads, "Can phones be smaller?" Great eyes, Ryan. Looks like Fran spent all of 5 minutes on this. You grab your cell phone off the table and check to make sure it's okay. Looks like they couldn't even turn it on. Thankfully, the Valley kids are as stupid as they look, talk, and act. You accomplished your mission, but it appears Zach has other plans. His eyes grow wide as he looks over the other projects. He's got the prankster's look in his eye. Hey Ryan, while we're here, why don't we sabotage some of Valley's projects? Not only will we win the science fair, but they'll even look more stupid. Plus, you get some one-on-one time with your best bud. It's a win-win. What do you say? Dude, I can't keep spending I gotta skip this one. I'm sorry. Let's focus on getting out of here. I know there would be probably a big repercussion of that, and I don't want to do that. We don't want to draw any unnecessary attention. Zach looks deflated, but he understands. Yeah, you're right. Let's make like some nerds and book it. Oh, that was pretty good. You turn around and leave and run smack into some science fair judges. It's the Valley Principal and Mr. Belding. Well, if it isn't the two of Valley's best and brightest. I always say our students look more and more alike every year. The unobservant educators seem to be no match for your clever disguises, even though I'm wearing the same clothes that I wear every single day to school. Putting some last-minute touches on your projects, that's the Valley way. Well, the Bayside way is to win, just like we did in the wrestling ring. Was that you in the ring, Belding? You look a lot heavier since the match. Everyone laughs except for Belding. The joke cuts through him like a knife through butter. Mr. Belding mutters something under his breath. Well, see who's laughing when you go to write with your wrong color pen. Did you say something, Belding? Your eyes look rather vengeful. Oh, nothing. Just excited about science. The principals both eye your cell phone with great interest. I'm sure you've got a winning project in your hands. Tell me, young lad, what is the strange device you're holding? It's a lie detector. It's bear repellent. It's part of a time machine. It's a lie detector. It's a lie detector. Everyone pauses to see if that was a lie. Nothing happens. See? Fascinating. Let me get a closer look. Belding inspects your phone closely with you hold your breath. I could use this on my students, although some people call me a human lie detector. Zach makes a noise under his breath. Beep, 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 beep. Everyone chuckles, especially the Valley Principal. Looks like it works to me. Why? I think this might be worth the first prize. Suddenly, Fran enters and Craig in tow. She points directly at you. Stop right there. That's my bag, and those aren't Valley students. Everyone collectively gasps except for Craig. I knew something was off. My nerddar is never wrong. Okay, what in the blue blazes is going on here? Yeah, what he said. And we're going to find out if we can get out of this sticky situation in the next episode. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys so much for watching. If you want to watch more, make sure you hit the subscribe button, tap that bell button, get notified every single time a video gets uploaded. You can follow me personally at Ryan A. Moore. You can follow Primal Target with all of those social links in the description below. Just click on them. Go check out Ashton over there on mixer.com/Primal Target to go and support our live streaming platform. And check out that random video of the past. It might be something great. I don't know what it's going to be, but you do. In about 3, 2...
What's she going to do? Try and teach me yoga?
Yeah, that Kerber.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Are you serious?